Howdy, Possum Patty here, and this is my November journal that I made last year, the year before, and I put it aside and I didn't work in it, so now I am trying to finish it up. I want to do a few more pages and then sew in the signatures and get ready to move on to a different journal, so come on along. I really want to do something to this first page. This is a picture of a tree that my little sister Kathy had done when she's in kindergarten. And I had sewed it to this brown paper, cardstock I think, and then didn't do anything else. So I could put this random photo of her here. And then, of course, this was kindergarten, this was probably middle school, but that's okay. Maybe I could put something over here, or maybe put a couple of little colorful leaves for decoration. I don't want to put too much because I want the tree to kind of be the focal point, but I do want to add something to the page. So that's going to be one thing. And then I'm going to look around and see what kind of ephemera I have that's not going to overwhelm the page, just a little touch here and there. Okay, the first thing I pulled out were these die cut little oak leaves. I believe this is a Tim Holtz die. And then I got the Dollar Tree ribbon with the maple leaves actually, but I think that'll look nice over there. Just something on that brown strip of paper. I think the colors go well. And then I remembered, I have autumn stickers. I have a whole bunch of stickers. What can I use? And I'm going to pretend this is an oak tree, and this has little acorns. And then these little squirrels are so cute. Wouldn't it be cute next to her picture? So I'm going to see if I can fit that on there. I don't want to cover up too much of the picture, but I think I will do that. So I'm going to glue down this ribbon and glue down her picture and stick a squirrel on there and put a couple acorns and a couple of leaves. And that'll be this page done, done, done. Just a couple leaves and acorns across the bottom. I put one leaf falling down. And I think at the top, to add the crowning touch, I'm going to add an owl. I got these owl earrings at the flea market the other day for $1. And I like them because they have the kind of like dangly, they do the movement thing. They have big yellow eyes. So I want to attach it up here. It does have a hoop. And I do have these hooks. And I have these jump rings. I guess these are jump rings. Yeah, I have these jump rings. And I got out my crocodile. And it sounds like Mr. Possum is... Uh-oh, here he comes with the leaf blower, cleaning out the gutters. I'll be right back. All right, he's gone around the other side of the house. Mr. Possum is retired, and I think when he gets a little bored, he goes outside and turns on something that makes noise and plays with it for a little while. I am not a jewelry maker. I do not have all the right tools. I do not have the expertise in how to do this. So hopefully this will... Oh, I have made those little plastic stretchy band bracelets with the beads in it. And I did make a bunch of lanyards when I was working at the college. because you had to wear your ID. All right, so now we have a jump ring, and that'll fit on here. And I will put a hole. What's on the other side? Not much. Put a hole down here. Like that. And let's see. Guess it doesn't matter what color, because this has got two colors. Do the color of the owl or the color of the lanyard. Let's do a silver one for a change. My cat is back in my lap. She was in my lap. She went to my shoulder, and she decided to jump away, and now she's back. Well, you try to do something on camera, you're like, oh, fumble fingers. Totally, totally, totally. Yeah, so we went to the flea market on Sunday. And I bought a couple little things. And one was these little owl earrings. I was looking through piles that people had of jewelry, and oh, you know what? Maybe I made that too close to the top. No, that'll fit. You know, jewelry pieces and stuff that was broken, and just like big tubs of jewelry that they were selling. And so I picked out a couple pieces from this one guy, and I asked him how much. There was like a little owl and a couple broken pieces of jewelry. And he said $2. I said, for the whole thing, because it was like 5 little tiny pieces. He says, oh no, each. I'm like, $2 each for little pieces of broken jewelry? $2 each? Is that like a good price? I don't know. So I put them down. Okay, look what I did there now. That was really good. I put it on backwards. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, there was probably a better way to do that, but my idea was just to put one of these little clips on it. The problem was I didn't want to cut through the sewing there, so I had to make it a little bit lower. Anyway, so now this page is done, and it is the first page in the signature. And I do have some blank pages here. Now my idea, well, it was like this, was to put in a bunch of horsey cowboy sort of theme pictures to go along with this card. And I had made this, actually I think I made this for this. I think I made that page to put in here. Because I had this buffalo on the cover, I was putting some, you know, Native American, Western, cowboy pilgrims and things. Oh, you know what? No, this is a leftover from the one I did 2 years ago, and I meant to put it in this one, which is last year, so that's what it is. Anyway, I have this really cool material with the horses on it and the cowboys. And I have this card with the cowgirl. Age doesn't matter to me, but it seems to matter to my body and face. So I might slip that in. The signature is going to get a little thick. And just add a bunch of pictures. Oh, it does go nice with this card, doesn't it? Oh, I like the way that looks. I need to add something to it though. All All right, I'm going to clear a little space and get a bunch of cowboy pictures. Okay, I have this cute little picture of my son when he was about 8 months old on this little plastic horse, and I thought it would go good on this bucking bronco. Like I said, this is material and it's on cardstock. So if I put him on here somewhere, maybe I can write here what it is. And then I have these borders. This is from Recollections Boho. And in the boho pack, it has these southwestern themes. This is pretty. I wish it was longer. I'd put it over here. Well, that's kind of like this one here with the paisley. Hard to see though. And I'm going to glue this down. I don't know what else I want to add to this page yet. I put the green and a thin gold here on the edge of the paper. Those are from the Michaels pack, and the little cow skull down here with the little aloe succulents, because that's got a little gold trim. We got a little gold there. And this is from the Dollar Tree. I like that little cowboy thing there. Or the rodeo. Put that one. Well, because that's a bucking bronco, maybe I'll put the rodeo one. As always, I take off these little foamy things. I don't use those. And somewhere on the table is glue. It's not this glue, the other glue. Oops. Okay, there I am in my oops. There's always an oops. And I think I will put rodeo right up here at the top. And I'm going to just put my journaling on here. Doesn't want to write on there. Stand by. Okay, so for the opposite page, and I like these colors, but I want to cover some of it up. I'm looking at some papers, and this green one goes really nicely, and so does this brown and tan. This one does too, and this one does too, and this one does too. So what I'm looking to do on this page is maybe a little flip up. I've got this very old 1987 Pee Wee Herman postcard. It's already been sort of stained and crunkled and aged. Perfect. And I have this picture of my son. Now this is probably 1982, 1983. And he's got a Mickey Mouse cowboy hat on and somebody's boots. I'm not sure whose boots those are. But I thought about making a little flip up here of some kind and having him in there. And that's why I took out these papers, because I need a little bit of a background, I think. Well, I ran down into the basement to get a piece of fabric to make my Pee Wee flip here. Too much stuff in the way. And I did find some of this material. And look what I found. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm thinking of doing a triple flip here. Well, it's really a double flip, but 3 pictures. So we'll have my cowboy there. And then I will make Pee Wee Herman a flip on top of that. And then the fabric will be there. So it'll be 1, 2, and 3. Now before I do that, I'm wondering if I should just back this or leave it the way it is. I might just leave it the way it is because it's got some information on the back here about how old it is. So I might just go with that. Go with the vintage grudge. Why cover it up? All right, I'm hopping over to the sewing machine. Okay, step 1, I sewed one edge of the material to the postcard. And step 2, I sewed the other edge to the background. Now I'm going to put the fabric on. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3. And this goes there on my rodeo page. I like that. I like that. And then there's something, let's see, to figure this out now. I think as soon as I get these pages done, I'm going to sew this in, but this might be a two-parter because I got a couple more pages. And this one goes here. Should I put a little Velcro on here? Hold this down? Nah, that'll be fine. So this is, I've got 1, 2, 3 pages to do. Oh, this is cute. Look at this. This is my cousin Alan in New Mexico in 1954. Isn't that cute? On his little pony there. I think that'll look cute there. Might not have to do much to that page. I like it. So what are you journaling about today? Have you finished your Halloween journaling? I haven't. Have you started your gratitude journaling yet? I haven't. It's all up in my head, wanting to come out. I started making lists of things that I want to journal about so I don't forget. Now I have a long list. So I'm just putting a background on this page. I like this dark green. And then I'm going to put the brown. And then I'm going to put the picture. And I just might write the date there, because the date's on the back. And so that'll get covered up. And I don't know if I'm going to add a sticker or not. I may. Because you got stickers, you gotta use them. Okay, I rounded off the corners. And did a little distressing. Albuquerque. Maybe I should write this down before I flip it over. Okay. Some people are really good about writing people, dates, places on the backs of pictures, and I am not. Okay, let's see. Is he going to get a sticker? He's in New Mexico. I could put a nice sunny sticker up here in the corner. Like so. Maybe right up there. Why not, right? Why not? I feel like the corners are poking up. Okay, well, I got 1, 2, 3, if the cowboy page is done. And so that means I only have these 2. Oops. And that one. Oh, and another one too. This one's over here like this. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention. I haven't put dangles in my journals before. Something like this, I don't think. So that might be my very first one. So I'm happy it's on the very first page in this journal. So I do have these 2 and this one. Now I had to put a piece of tape because this old card was starting to split right there. So I hope that packing tape holds it for a little while. Okay, so now we need, oh, and there's another page there. Oh, it's just going to take a while. So maybe I will end this video here and come back in part 2 and finish up this signature. Nice and chunky. So thanks for coming along today, and happy whatever kind of journaling you're doing today. Bye-bye now.